Another opening, another show. The song they don't sing is Another Show, Another Closing. But the closing notice is posted and we're all done here with this leg of divorce party, so it's time to figure out what we've learned. So as I understudy, my lessons weren't really learned on stage, but there are other things to do in California besides search for the best vintage and comic book stores. I've spent the last 6 weeks in a state of constant vigilance, ready to go on, but there are a lot of other hours to fill. I connected with an old buddy from college, Mr. Pat Cronin, who came out to this coast to do the whole actor-model thing and hopefully move a screenplay. He's one of a kind, this kid.
So you see a global conspiracy surrounding gay rights and genetically modified corn. They're the two biggest hot-button issues in our country, and they're both happening.
Our conversations run from arguing over GMOs to pitching each other our versions of the best Justice League movie. Patrick's also a psycho-vegan and a crazy personal trainer. So, between Kyle Leon's workouts I downloaded and diet plan and Patrick's weekly workouts,
All right.
I really
Day one on the new plan.
pounded it out
As
physically.
You can see, I have always
And as the weeks rolled by, I realized there really is something to this vegan lifestyle. I did feel energetic, and people kept talking about how good my skin looked, and I did notice some firming up. But let me tell you, it is hard to put on weight, muscle or any kind, on a diet of beans and kale. But before I knew it, it was time to pack those boxes and go. I wanted my lessons for this contract to be self-discipline and humility. And aside from spending a crazy amount of time in the gym and in the theater working on this role, I also worked on new songs for my book to come back and take New York by storm. I'm trying to make myself over as an actor, from a young, quirky leading man into fully romantic leading man. I'm not that young anymore. And I think I've got a lot of tricks in me other than taking my shirt off. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still one of my best tricks. So I did not land a 3-picture deal during my time in Hollywood. I worked, and that in itself is a triumph. So it's time to turn in the keys and leave the Oakwood Hills in North Hollywood and return to husband and kiddies and Broadway. There's all sorts of buzz about an upcoming Vegas run of Divorce Party the Musical, and that may be my next step. I just landed in New York City, and I'll have my first audition tomorrow, and in 2 weeks I start back at my temp job. Getting to travel doing what I love is wonderful, seeing new places while doing my favorite thing. But the best part about traveling is how much it makes you value home. And I'm so happy to be here.
I had the skill and